Hello, welcome back to another VariDisc review. Today I will be talking about the RidgeRoller Customs, the Ridge version 4 backpack, which is what I have right here. This is a very feature-rich bag, so it's going to be a long one, but I will try to make it as quick as possible. So we're going to do the same thing as we've done before, the overview of the bag. We're talking about disc capacity, about storage. We're going to talk about the Rainfly, which is included in this bag, which is awesome. We're going to talk how it looks on me. Pretty short person, so it's going to look pretty big. We'll see how that looks. And then last but not least, how does it look on the cart? And then my overall conclusions and who I think this bag would be good for. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, taking a closer look to the bag, let's do the overview starting from the top. So starting from the top, we have the haul loop right here. It is made from a regular strap. I don't think it's made from a seatbelt strap, but it's from a very, very durable strap to begin with. It is a good size haul loop. As you can see, my full hand can wrap around it. My hand is about 5 inches across diameter, so pretty good size haul loop right there for you to see. At the top, it also has these buckles at the top here, and I will go over once we get to the back of this bag what those buckles are for. We also have a nice, I want to say 1000D Cordura material all along the bag. And this right here, there's nothing up at the top, just a plain old good old material at the top right here. This does have a seat built in. That's one of the major differences about this bag from other manufacturers, is that this top part is where you would actually sit on. That's why there's nothing up here. However, it does have a putter pouch. It's not your conventional from the top. It's actually right up front right here. And the putter pouch opens up like this, and you can fit your putters right in there. Obviously, you don't have to use it as a putter pouch. If you want to put your go-to discs up here, you can certainly do that. These are YKK zippers, and it also has the Ridge touches on all of the zipper pulls. This happens to be a red lettering on the zipper pull itself. Moving down from there, we have the next compartment, which is what I call the middle compartment. In front of this compartment, there is a stitching logo of the RidgeRoller Customs logo right here. It's a very nice stitch. It's in black against the red background, which I dig a lot. This particular pocket has a double zipper, as you can see right here. Again, with the same zipper pulls on the zippers themselves, YKK as well. Inside is the black material. I believe all of RidgeRoller version 4 bags come with the black interior liner. This is called the middle pocket. I don't really know the official name of it, but I call it the middle pocket because you have putter pocket, middle pocket, and then moving on from there, the main compartment. The main compartment has the same Cordura material. It's also double zipper, as you can see right here. And it does zip all the way around with a double zipper, like so. And the zippers are very nice and smooth, as you can see. Flip that up, you get into the main compartment. The main compartment itself does have the internal frame. It is an aluminum frame. It is not painted, it is raw aluminum. So when you use this raw aluminum, it will sometimes leave markings on your disc. So if you're not a fan of that, put a towel here, put a little jacket or something like there, and you should not have that problem. Again, same black material, same black interior liner, very cavernous main compartment right there. The rest of the front is that another stitching of the Ridge. This is the name of the model of this particular backpack from the RidgeRoller Customs company. It's stitched into the red background. These two clips right here are to help attach this bag to the roller cart by RidgeRoller. And these are actually stitched on here because the bag itself does come with all the necessary hardware and attachments so that it can be attached to the roller should you get a roller cart from RidgeRoller. So that's a really nice touch. Then you have a tiny little bit of nylon material here. It's like a little loop. Not really sure what this little loop is for, but I would assume you could probably hook anything. It's like a molly. You could hook anything here to attach whatever you want at the front. Moving to the side. The first side is we have a loop right here with a clip. This particular loop and the clip is to help hold the umbrella. The reason for that is that the side pocket itself, and it's a very long side pocket, it goes from a long side pocket. It goes from the top of the bag to all the way to the bottom of the bag, so it spans the whole entire bag. It's also the same width as the bag as well. It also has a double zipper, like so, with the same zipper pulls. Goes all the way down. Not all the way down to the bottom of the bag, but just enough to open up this wide bag. Interior liner is black as well, and you have a pocket right here with a Velcro piece. Moving down from there, there's also another pocket in here. I'm not sure if you can see it, but my hand's gonna go right in there right now. It's a very, very wide pocket, so you can put your documents or whatever you want that's valuable in there. Same black nylon interior material, same YKK zipper, same 1000D Cordura material. On the outside of the pocket itself, you have a huge patch right here, Velcro patch. This patch does come off. If you buy the red version, it's a Haley King signature bag, so you get the Haley King patch that goes along with it. But you can remove this and put out whatever patch you want. Behind the patch itself are little cutouts for your pencil, if you would like to put your pencils or your marker, whatever you want in there. Moving down from there, another outside pocket with the same high Cordura material. And then you have a bottle holder with light insulation, not heavy insulation like some other bags. And then you have a nice rubberized liner, kind of like accent at the top right here. And then the wings disc off embroidered onto the side of the pocket itself. That's a really nice touch. More pencil holders at the top with the red material at the top here. And that's the rest of the bag. So the way that the umbrella holder works is that you feed the umbrella right through here, and then this attachment clips like that and holds the umbrella in place while you zip this up, and that way it holds the umbrella right up here. Okay. Right next to the umbrella strap, there's also a little loop, and this loop is also mirrored on the other side of the bag. So there's two loops here. These two loops are to attach a cushion on top of this bag, so that if you want more cushion, a little bit more comfort for the seat, that's what these loops are for. So you can attach the cushion, which is an extra cost. It's an optional item from RidgeRoller. I'm gonna go ahead and move to the back of the bag now. We have the shoulder straps, all in black. Every single one of RidgeRoller's bags are black straps, black interior. The only thing that changes is the accent colors, which in this case is red. So it does come in multiple colors in terms of the accent. It comes out, I believe, orange, gray, a teal color, and then yellow and green. So those are just some of the colors, but you can go to RidgeRollerCustoms.com and you can find out all the different colors there. But continue on with the back of the bag. We have the shoulder straps themselves. These are very nicely padded shoulder straps with the 3D mesh material on the inside of the strap and 3D mesh material along the back of the bag. There is a little hard material right here. It's not too stiff, but it's just stiff enough to hold the back of the bag off your back. And then we have a nice mesh material here. This is probably about 1/2 inch or so, 1/2 inch to 3/8 of thickness. So we have two up here and one right down here. We have a very nice Cordura material all the way at the bottom right here that I believe keeps it durable. And then we have air channels to help with ventilation during hot rounds. Back to the straps themselves. At the top right here near where the haul loop is, there is these buckles. The reason why these buckles are here are if you were to remove this buckle like so, then what you have is that this now allows for this to attach to the cart roller system by RidgeRoller. The other reason why these buckles are here is because with the new version 4 of the Ridge, these straps are now removable. So if I pull this up, if I move this elasticade up, you can see that there are two screws here. Unscrew those and the straps come off. Feed the straps out of this and you have a whole new set of straps that can be put in if you would like, so should these straps go. So that's a really nice touch with the new version 4. When you are using the backpack as a backpack, you put these clips back in so that what this does is it allows for your weight transfer to be on the straps and not on the actual mesh material. And moving down from there, we have a sternum strap, just like most backpacks. That's a nice touch. These are removable, I believe, so you can just take these off if you don't want them. They do slide off, I believe, so you would have to remove the straps and slide them off if you don't want these on here. A little bit harder to get off than other bags. And then moving down from there, the access straps. This particular bag does come with an elasticated piece right here. This elasticated piece right here, or loop I should say, allows for the straps to be folded in like so, to keep the excess part of the straps nice and neat. I really like that touch on this bag. Moving to the other side of the bag, we have that same loop for the cushion, same long pocket, except this side, the Velcro part is all one big piece. So this could be used as a mini holder. Same Velcro piece. This Velcro patch does come off if you don't want this one on here, and put your own patch on there. 2 pencil pocket holders, just like the other side. We have a nice pocket at the bottom, just like the other side, and the same Wings Disc Golf embroidered onto the water bottle holder. I do want to note that it is a thin insulation, just like the other side, but at the bottom of the water bottle holder there is a hole, and it's like this on both sides to help drain any kind of condensation that's caused by your water bottle. Same double zipper as the other side. Open that up. You have the same pocket with right up here for your valuables, and inside the pocket is a keychain holder for your keys. Same in material inside, and then we also have that pocket at the bottom if you wanted to. And then this does come with a Rainfly, like I said. It is part of the pack when you purchase with no additional cost. And there's the overview of the bag. Let's go ahead and see what it looks like with the discs inside of it. Alright, before we stuff the bag with discs, let's take its dry weight. So right now, the scale says 0. When I say dry weight, it does have the Rainfly in it because it's included, so I'm going to include that in the weight of the dry weight. Go ahead and suspend it. And we have a weight. It is 7.5 pounds dry. All right, now that we have all the discs that were on the table and all the items that were on the table in the bag, we'll go ahead and talk about how many discs that are carried. So everything that was on this side that I've had in other bags separated in different pockets, they actually all fit in this pocket right here. It's all just literally stuffed in this one giant cavernous pocket. And I left this pocket open because I want to show you something about these pockets on this Ridge backpack. This pocket's open right now. Let me just go ahead and show you what this pocket's capable of. It's capable of holding discs in here, as you can see. Because the width of the bag itself is actually the same width or the diameter of a disc. So you can actually fit 2 or 3 discs in here and be able to zip it up just like so. So if you're only using this bag just to hold a ton of discs, this bag will hold a ton of discs. Speaking of tons of discs, let's talk about it right now. So the putter pocket has 2 putters in here. I have seen people stuff 3 putters in here, 4 putters in here. I think if the bag is loose enough, you can totally do that. But when it's brand new, it will do this. And it's hard to get it in and out of the pocket itself. I've also noticed when using this bag is if I put it upside down, it's easier to get it out of the pocket versus putting it right side up. So sort of like put it as a plate like this, and it works so much better, in my opinion, than if I were to put it facing down like this. So I don't know if that's something you want to think about when you're using this bag, but that's what I do, and it works fine. Try putting 4 in there, it doesn't really fit. All right, so those are the number of discs in here. And then the middle compartment, it looks small, but it fits a lot of discs. So I have 2, 4, 6 drivers in here right now. If you remove 2 of the drivers, you can totally fit 2 putters in there just fine. You want to stuff another driver in there, that's just fine. Stuff another driver in there, it will go. But every time you stuff something in here, it's going to press down on this pocket right here, which is the main compartment. Right now I have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16 in the main compartment. And as you can see, there is the interior skeleton to the stool of the bag right here. And it is stuffed. It is, for me, 16 discs in here makes it a little hard to get the discs in and out of the bag, as you can see right here. On top, if I was to put all these discs in here, so that's 2, 4, 6, 8 discs in here, it's hard to get it in because look how tough this is. So I like to carry 15 down here so that I can get the discs in and out like this. That's what I would like to do. All right, and then the ones up here, you know, it's not the easiest thing to get out if you're trying to get from the middle, but it does work. It still works, but just know that every time you push the disc back in here or take one out, it's coming out really easily. If you press one in here, one's gonna go all the way in the back because it's very cavernous. So I would just keep maybe 2, 4, 6, 7 discs in here, maybe only 6, just so that things are easier to take out and it's not pressing too much down into the main compartment, so that's easy to get discs in and out. So if we're talking about filling this thing to the rim, let me tell you how many discs that is. So there's 16 down here, plus 2, 4, 6, 8, that's 24. Plus 2 right here is 26. And I can fit 2 more in here, so let's do that right now. 26, 28, 30. So that's 30 and it closes just fine, so let's do 2 more. 2 I think is a little too rough, but you can see it's still close, so that's 32. So that's just 32 discs alone, and that's just using this pocket for discs only, that is not using this side. So it can carry a lot of discs. I gotta do the last test, just like I do in every single bag. I gotta stuff a medium-sized shirt, and a medium-sized hoodie. Go ahead and take those 2 out and see what this will fit in here. Let's see, medium-sized shirt. Let's see, that will go over here. Certainly will. If you don't want to ruin your bag, don't try this at home. Just let me do it, because I will do this, and if it gets ruined, it's on me, and that way you guys don't have to deal with it. So there's 4 discs at the bottom of this bag. There's a medium-sized hoodie that's right up here. So the 4 discs are taking half of this pocket. There we go. Fits perfectly fine. So there's 30 discs in here, plus a medium-sized hoodie and a medium-sized shirt with all of my junk that I would carry. But that is 22 pounds of stuff that you'd be hauling around. Not sure if that's ideal, but you know what? It's your bag. Do what you want. Let's talk about the Rainfly. Before I talk about the Rainfly, I want to show you guys what it looks like with, so this is the 22-ounce bottle. Goes in and out of the side pocket just fine. This is a 40-ounce bottle. Not so much. It still works. You can get it in here. It's fine. I think over time it might actually loosen up and it won't be so hard. And it could be the material of this bottle that's causing it to be difficult, but if you get like a 32 ounce, it will fit in there just fine. I know that because I've used it like that before. Let's go ahead and take the weight of this bag. All right, scale says 0 right now. Let's go ahead and hang it on here. Okay, so everything, with everything in it, 30 discs and all the junk, hoodie and shirt, 24.1 pounds. So roughly 24 pounds once you have it all decked out. Right, so the Rainfly. Let's go ahead and do the Rainfly right now. Here's a Rainfly. Comes off. It's got the RidgeRoller print on the top. So even though this bag comes with a Rainfly, which I think is great, I do have a concern about it, is that the material is pretty thin. And I have used this bag in a downpour, and some of the rain, if this is a ripstop nylon material, some of the water did seep through this and get onto the main compartment discs and made it a little wet. Is it drenched and like flooding in the main compartment? No, absolutely not. But for me, a Rainfly should do its job of keeping water out of the compartments that it covers, and I feel like it didn't do a very good job. You know, it wasn't poor by any means. It did its job at keeping the majority of the rain out, but I had a downpour, so I think the materials could be a little thicker in my opinion. I'm happy that it comes with the bag. I just think that there could be an improvement in terms of the material that is made, so that rain water should not be seeping through the other side and getting onto the discs or the main compartment. So the way to put this bag on is that there are 4 holes at the bottom. 1, 2, 3, and 4. These 4 holes connect with the bottom of the bag. So in order to put this on, we're going to lay it on its back, and I'll show you what these Velcro things are doing. We're going to put on like underwear basically, and basically line up the 4 holes. So we're gonna line up the 4 holes just like that. So you got the first one there, second one, and we got that one down there, just like that. So once those are lined up with the grommets, which I forgot to tell you, the bottom of the bag. The bottom of the bag is made of this like truck bed, like thick rubberized material with 4 grommet pieces that are screwed into the frame of the bag itself. It also has this zipper that unzips all the way around, and what that does is it allows you to take the shell of the bag off and gives you just the frame, and that way you can purchase a different shell and put it on the frame so you have a totally different colored backpack. So that's an option for you if you wanted to. All right, back to the Rainfly. And I think that rubberized bottom material is great at keeping water out, but the Rainfly itself is going to give it another level of protection. And honestly, with the grommets, it kind of lifts the bag off the ground, so there's really very little chance of water seeping into the bottom of the bag into the main compartment. All right, so then you lift the bag up once you got the 4 pieces, and then you unvelcro this, lift it all the way up over the rest of the bag, just like so, just like so. Once you get it all the way up, you turn it to the back of it, and then you take the 2 straps, feed it underneath the shoulder straps, and then touch the 2 Velcro pieces, like so, and that will keep the bag in place for you. And there you go. And then you have it. So now you can see how all-encompassing this Rainfly is. So, move on to the front here. In order to access the compartments, this flap right here has 2 Velcro pieces, and you lift it up like that to access all of your compartments, just like so. And that's how it looks. Sorry, there's actually 3 Velcro. There's one another one in the middle, and then another one there. So this one, the middle, goes down to the middle piece. This one goes to the side here, and this one goes to the side over here. And that's what it looks like when it's all down. My concern about this particular setup is that when you open this up, it's really hard to access the side pockets. You have to open like this, and you got to make sure the zippers are right here. So you have to plan this in advance. So the zippers should be down here like this, like so. So that when you open this up during the rain, you're not having to fight to get the zipper like I am right now, to get to your contents of your bag. Because what that will do is it will cause water to get into the main compartment, the middle compartment, and the putter compartment. So the whole flap has access to all of this, so when you open it, whatever compartment you're trying to touch, the rain can potentially get into the other compartments in the meantime. So it's a little bit of a challenge to get to the side pockets, and from the back it's a little bit of a challenge to get to the water bottle. Let me show that to you right now. So if I need to get to the water bottle, it is possible, it's not impossible, but I have to kind of like pull this elasticated part to get to the water bottle itself. And the other side is kind of the same situation over here. So yeah, it's a little bit of a challenge to get to it. As you can see, it was a little bit of a challenge for me to put the Rainfly on, but it's on and it works. It's not the best, it's not perfect, but it works at keeping the majority of the rain out. But like I said, the material is a little thin. I do like that it has the Velcro pieces. I wish it was like divided where there's a putter, or at least just part of it allows me to access the putter pocket and the other part is the main compartment. Because what I would do during the rain is that I would put my main drivers and a couple putters in the putter pocket and only access that pocket and not have very little access to the main compartment as possible so that it doesn't get as wet. But that's just my personal opinion. All right, let's see how it looks on me, and then we'll see how it looks on the cart. Okay, I'm gonna wear it with the Rainfly on and wear it with the Rainfly off. I am 5'1", very, very short female with not very broad shoulders whatsoever. So we'll see how this looks on me. £24 is a lot to carry around, let me tell you. Whew. All right, sternum strap on, and the bag is on. Let's see how it looks. So this is from the side, from the back, from the side again, and back to the front. Let's go ahead and see how it looks without the Rainfly on. Great, frame of reference, 5'1", female, now without the Rainfly on. Okay, from the front, from the side, from the back, to the side again, and to the front. And this is with 30 discs and all of the stuff I would normally carry during a tournament round, and an extra shirt and an extra hoodie. Okay, we've gotten the bag on the roller here. I don't have the straps buckled in, but I just want to show you guys what it looks like on the cart itself. The bag is literally made to be on this roller. The reason why is because the built-in seat is awesome, because with a roller backpack, most configurations, whether it's dynamic disc, Zuka, MVP, most roller backpack cart setups do not give you the option of having a seat to sit on, and RidgeRoller has made that a reality for you. So if you were to get their roller and you were to get this, the Ridge version 4, it has a built-in seat. You can actually sit on this while having a backpack cart. And if you want to just get the backpack, then you can certainly do that too. And still be able to sit on it. So there you go, that's what it looks like. Here's from the front. And as you can see, the water bottle holders are not functional once it's in the cart. You can still have access to the side pockets. I left everything in there. I have not taken anything out except the water bottles. And so that's what it looks like on the front. And then from the back of it, let me go ahead and show you here. There is a sternum strap that I just put around the cart itself to kind of hold it. And then there's buckles that will buckle into where the actual shoulder straps are. and this allows it to keep it secure. So it's a really nice setup, and it's like I said, it's perfectly mated for the RidgeRoller cart itself. So yeah, so that's pretty much what it looks like on the cart. My final conclusion on this particular bag is it's a big bag. Fucking dog. Fucking. Alright, so my final conclusion on this bag is that it's a big bag. I do have a few gripes about it. Number one is the weight. It does weigh a lot on its own. The other thing is that the Rainfly that comes with it, it's, you know, it works, but on a very, very heavy downpour, the water can seep into the main compartment. The other thing is that the umbrella holder, it's a really nice touch. I don't use an umbrella, so this loop kind of gets in the way throughout the round. But you know, you can just tuck that away, the little umbrella loop, which is fine. Other than the fact that it's heavy, everything else about it I really like. I like the way it looks. I like the color combination. I do wish that it came with like more neutral bright colors like white. It doesn't have a white option or a blue option, and I like blue, as you can see, so that's the only other thing that I would gripe about. After using it, the one thing that I do like is that the mesh material that's on the bag hasn't started pilling yet, so I do like that. I've seen some backpacks that do have pilling, and I'm not sure what the difference between this mesh is. I don't know if this mesh material is going to deteriorate over time, but the fact that the straps are removable, which is, I think, a great option for anyone who wants to keep their bag for years and years and years. Other than that, I don't really know of anything else that I don't like about the bag. I think overall it's a great bag. I prefer using it on the roller because it's it just holds so much stuff, and when you get this bag up to holding that much stuff, it goes to like 24 pounds, and it's a lot to carry around. And I have carried around pretty much 24 pounds worth of stuff on a tournament round, and that was quite heavy to carry around. However, the seat, it helps with the fatigue, so you can sit on it, and so you're kind of carrying, you know, that extra weight so that you can sit on it if there's a backup at the course. So like I said, the water bottle part isn't functional, so with carts you can purchase accessories to hold the water bottles. So for instance, the RidgeRoller sells the fridge caddy, which you can use to hold extra drinks, extra water bottles. It can also have another pocket up here for you to hold more stuff. So there's just many options when you have a cart available. Finally, who do I think this bag is for? I believe this bag is for anyone who wants to carry a ton of discs, who has enough stamina and enough basically energy to hold this much weight around a course all day long, especially if you have a lot of shoulder strength, because this bag has a ton of storage. The pockets are huge. You can carry, you know, 30 plus discs in this bag easily, even though it doesn't look like it. And on top of that, it comes with a seat. So if you are able to carry all that weight with you, it's such a nice option to have on the course without having to carry, if you didn't want to carry an extra cart, you don't have to. You don't have to roll the cart around. But if you do want to roll the cart around, you can just sit on it, which I think is an awesome feature to have. The fact that it comes with a Rainfly without extra cost, I think, is a really good feature. So if someone who doesn't want to have to hunt down a Rainfly when they buy a bag and they want it come with the bag, this option is still available for you. So, and I think it's rightly priced. It's $2.99 for the bag, but right now it's on sale for $2.69. So occasionally they'll have it on sale for like $2.70, and I believe it ships for free because it's such a high price item. So this bag is perfect for anyone who does not mind the weight, who wants to carry a ton of stuff, and who wants a built-in seat because they don't want to carry an extra seat and like lose it somewhere on the course. Then this is the perfect bag for that type of person. And I think the price is just the right amount of price. The materials are really nice. It justifies the price. It's 1000 decoder all over the bag, not just part of the bag. So yeah, so I think that's who I think would love this kind of bag, is for those who don't mind the weight, who want the extra comfort of a seat on the course, and who wants to have a seamless backpack cart system and doesn't want to deal with the finicky parts of having two different manufacturers building a bag and building a cart. So those are the type of people who are going to love this bag. For those of you who don't want to spend $300 on a bag, this obviously isn't for you. There's many options that you can get that can hold up to 30 discs that are less than $200. So absolutely not a bag for you if you don't want to spend this kind of money but just want to hold a ton of discs and you don't really care for the seat. Then obviously that's not the right bag. For those who want to be able to customize a bag, this is not the bag for you. You can't customize this bag. It comes only specific colors and it's already pre-made, so once you order it, it ships out really quick. Which leads me to the next point, which is for those of you who want a bag right away and get it in 2 days, this is the bag for you, because due to it not being customizable, they have it in stock already. The people at RidgeRoller, you order it, the next day it ships, and it's a really fast shipping. So for those of you who do not want to sit and wait up to 3 months for a bag, then this is the great option. And it's not $500-$600. It's not going to break the bank because it's already been made for you, and there's no customization, extra steps that has to be done. And so yeah, if you're that kind of person, then this bag is perfect for you. It carries a ton of discs, ships the next day, and you get it as soon as possible for your leagues or your tournament rounds. All right, so that's my overall thoughts and conclusion on the bag. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have any questions or comments, leave it in the comment section and I'll try to get to them as quickly as possible. Otherwise, have a good week.